this is Catherine. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a video, but I have a hard time finding the time or making the time because my desk and everything are right here in the middle of the kitchen and living room. So there's a lot of activity from caregivers and my husband and everything. It's easier for me to do it in the middle of the night when there's just simply less activity, fewer people. I haven't felt all that well the last couple of days. I'm here and I don't really have any updates. So, that's good. That's what we're really here for. Now, I admit I don't really watch AmberLynn Reid's channel. I go there just to download the videos. And so I've only really seen the pieces that have already been dissected on other reaction channels. So what I'm going to try to do, I guess I kind of want to turn this into this channel. If I'm going to end up being an AmberLynn Reid react channel, I want to, from my point of view, the whole thing kind of be my struggles versus the Ambers, because she's still living in such denial, and her lifestyle is just crazy, and the girl needs help. And I'm not trying to be one of her haters at all. I just feel like I want to give a reality check. Because again, her problem, I think, is still fixable. If she may need like inpatient treatment at this point. I don't know, because her diet and her ideas of health and nutrition are just all over the place. So why don't we go ahead and get started. I've got 4 videos lined up here. One was recorded just like a few hours ago. It's hot tea, fresh hot tea. I definitely haven't seen anyone react to it yet, so yay, I get to be the first. But first, let's spill a little cold tea, a little iced tea. I prefer iced tea. When I'm thirsty, I don't like hot drinks because I feel like they don't quench my thirst. My mouth is hot and sticky, so I want a nice cold drink. That's neither here nor there.
Hey guys, okay, so welcome to a new video. There are videos out there where people read their hate comments, and this is not the first time I have done this. But this time I'm just
gonna pause right here to say that all of the comments that I've received so far have been very, very supportive, very nice, very generous. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate all of you. I really do love that you use the kind words that you do. Hopefully, I almost don't want this channel to grow. It's like, because I don't want, like the trolls and haters to come out of the work. But that's YouTube. You put yourself out there, and it's like any other forum where you put yourself out there, whether it is forums, Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life. And someone needs to teach everyone the facts of life. But anyway, So she's talking about her haters. This isn't tea, this is hater.
Just gonna read a few. Just see what you got cooking over there, y'all, because some of these hate comments, I am just like, damn. You look like you're decomposing. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know about that, except when she shows that gnarly bruise thing on her arm that won't heal. But you know what? I'm diabetic, and I've got cats, and I admit I've got some scratches on my hand that have been here at least since November. They just won't heal. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. And of course, my arms and hands look like pen cushions because I can't go to a doctor appointment or anything without needing blood draws and labs done, and I end up, when I go in for the trach changes, they do an IV. Plus, they have to take blood. They end up, making lots of extra holes in me. So I still have a big bruise on the back of my hand from my trach change last week. Was it? It was the week before last. I don't know. The nurse who started the IV blew out the vein, so there's nasty bruise there. But I got little, dots all over my arm from all the places where they try to take blood. So, yeah, things are very, very slow to heal. And again, she hates it when people assume she has diabetes and whatever. She's got to be pre-diabetic. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just know from my own personal experience with diabetes that I was pre-diabetic when I was, like 220, 250, whatever, and still able to walk and work and all of that. So when she's like going on 3 times that weight and is mostly sedentary and, has her binges, I don't know. If she's not diabetic, then it's a miracle. But to say she looks like she's decomposing is a little much. I probably look like I'm decomposing. I know I feel like it most days.
We been new. What does that even mean? We been new. Okay. And I'm the one who has grammar issues.
Okay, to be honest, I'm old. I have no idea what we've been new means either. I guess it means we knew. I mean, I know it's fun to play with language and add and subtract words to common phrases. Instead of saying, we knew something like this was going to happen, you just say, we been new. Kids these days. Why can't they use real words like we used when I was a kid, like gnarly and radical and to the max, barked me out the door, got me the spoon. Things like that make sense.
Orange juice is gross. Why? Because it's healthy? This is why I don't take comments seriously. The fact that someone actually thinks orange juice is healthy? No, orange juice is not healthy at all. There's a bunch of...
Amber is actually kind of right here. I mean, you're basically, when you drink juice, you're drinking fruit-flavored sugar water, and you're not getting the benefits of like the fiber and stuff that are in the fruit. You really should eat fruit if you want the benefits. And vitamin C does nothing to prevent colds and flus. Goes back to like the days when people traveled aboard ship and it took weeks or months to get where they were going, and they would get scurvy until someone figured out that like limes and oranges and stuff with vitamin C prevented scurvy. And then somehow, probably people who wanted to keep selling oranges after, traveling by boat became safer. And these days, actually, it's kind of more of a luxury to get where you're going faster by airplane and stuff. But anyway, the point is that vitamin C preventing scurvy kind of just got sort of shifted over to vitamin C is healthy at preventing diseases. Yeah, but really, it's the scurvy one. It's the most important. But also, was an article on cracked. I haven't really been a cracked. I haven't been a cracked watcher or reader since Cracktopoulos or whatever. But there was an article about how orange juice is not so healthy as they say in the ads. Let's see. Look, I'll show two articles here. One from 2011, the 6 most horrifying lies that food industry is. I don't see the rest, but then yeah, the dark truth about supermarket orange juice from 2018. I will link both the articles, but the dark truth one is probably the one that I am thinking of because it's got, well, we just do like a quick rundown here. Oh, it's not a list, it's an actual article you have to read. Okay. Well, I won't read it out loud, but I will definitely save the link and put it below. I always put tons of links below in my description, so if you don't look at those, you should look. Maybe I can do that. Now I'll go ahead and do the dark truth one too about the food industry.
AmberLynn, for F's sake, your head is buried deep in denial's a-hole. Your kidneys are failing, woman, because you neglected to remove your gallbladder stones, which can potentially travel down the kidney ducts and block them. Yeah, I know, duh. So, okay, this makes no sense whatsoever. And AmberLynn, I think, shows her own ignorance by, like, agreeing. Because they say your gallstones can travel down the kidney duct. What? That's not even possible. Your gallbladder empties into your stomach. It takes extra bile from your stomach or liver or whatever, and then it dumps it back in when you eat really fatty foods. And that's why I keep, even though she says she had an ultrasound to confirm she has gallstones, the way she eats fatty foods, I would think she'd be in constant agony, feeling like she's having a heart attack. Just the way I felt. I mean, like I said in the previous video, maybe she has them, but one hasn't
block the gallbladder duct. Well, that's the only duct it's going to block. What's going to get from the gallbladder, stomach, intestines to the kidneys? That's ridiculous. Kidney stones are not gallstones. Okay, I don't know if this person was trolling her or really thinks that kidney stones come from the gallbladder. And then AmberLynn saying, yeah, I know this, duh. It's like, what? No. So how does this work?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
This is why, if you're a YouTuber, you don't take the comments seriously. Like, all of us know this. Everyone in the comments either thinks they're a doctor, a therapist, a veterinarian.
Some of us just have a lot more life experience than you do, Amber. And, we're smarter. I don't know.
Don't be worried too much about it, girl. It won't matter soon. ... When you're dead. Okay. Gruesome. Okay.
That's cold. That is cold. I would not say that to anyone. I mean, you know, I feel like last year my own health took a big downward turn, and then this year it's just not rebounding, and it's kind of still going downward. And I think about dying a lot, and when it's going to happen, you know, a month from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 2 days from now, while I'm editing this video, so you never see this. I don't know. But if someone were to say something like that to me, I mean, I would just probably wish I was dead right there on the spot. God, that's just cold. I mean, AmberLynn may have to hit rock bottom before she realizes just how unhealthy she is, but I don't think anyone honestly wants to see her hit, you know, 6 feet under rock bottom.
Like most mega obese people, she is probably in a lot of pain and probably takes obscene amounts of Tylenol or other painkillers, and her liver is done. So the situation is, if you've watched me for however long I've been on YouTube, I hate medicine.
Okay, I take Tylenol and Norco, which is hydrocodone and acetaminophen, and I'm not worried about my liver, because when they talk about truly insane amounts of Tylenol to kill your liver, it's like when you down a whole bottle because you're trying to commit suicide, or, you know, your kid gets into the medicine cabinet and thinks it can be, and then, you know, stuff like that. But even if she was taking Tylenol like it says to on the bottle, I'm like, what, 2 every 4 hours, probably not to exceed 6 to 8 in 24 hours, something like that. I mean, you know, that's just a kind of a weird assumption to me for someone to make. But anyway, with her aversion to medicine and doctors and stuff, I kind of doubt she is doing that anyway. She doesn't seem like a big fan of Tylenol.
I'm wondering why people are taking the time to hate on this girl. She's clearly struggling. I understand constructive criticism, but half of these comments are rude jokes that serve no purpose. I just don't understand. I put this in here for a very valid reason, because a lot of people say that I get hate because supposedly I lie or I've done morally wrong things in my life, etc, etc, etc. Or they say, AmberLynn, it's not hate, it's just constructive criticism.
Well, okay, A, you do lie. B, you have done a lot of morally questionable things. If I can remind you again of the Casey rape allegations. Does that ring a bell? Anyway. But number 4, a lot of it is constructive criticism. I mean, I don't read your comments. I leave comments. I keep trying to tell you to go to womanwithin.com and get them black stretch pants that went from 40% off to 50% off, and they go up to size 5X. You know, that's something I've never posted to your videos, which means I got blocked for being a spam bot or something. But seriously though, if you ever see this, but yeah, I mean, people want you to be healthier. They want you to go to the doctor regularly. I mean, they're still gobsmacked that you had that doctor that had the office weight loss plan going and invited you to join, and he just like didn't. That would have been, you know, beneficial probably. I mean, this can be good for a lot of your body parts, your spine, your back, your hips, your knees. You're just in such denial about things, and you probably should see a therapist about that too. Get your head on straight, you know. But see a doctor, see a nutritionist, see a therapist. You're right, the people in the comments are probably none of those things, and they can't diagnose you through videos. That's why they encourage you to go in real life to a real life doctor, a real life nutritionist, and a real life therapist. But real life's too hard, so you just stay in your room and record these videos. I get it. I get it, honey boo boo. Honey boo boo child.
This is sad. Judging by her face features, she could be really pretty if she lost weight. What a waste. Well, I'm sorry I don't live up to your standards for a beautiful face.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's that one again from the other struggles video. And I'll admit, it's one of those things that us fat girls really don't like to hear. And here the person didn't leave out the ... you know. I mean, you know, the implied, you would have such a pretty face if you lost some weight. They came right out and said it, you know. Most of the time people are just content to imply it, but, or at least that's how us girls, us big girls infer it. But, yeah, they came right out and said it. It's there. It's real. Zachary Michael, this is a real thing, and it hurts. Okay, well that's it for her haters video. I only spoke again on the ones that I think that I could have some sort of input on. The rest were just, most of them were dumb. But, okay, let's pull up the next video here. What we got going on here, honey, baby child.
But I just want to give everyone a little update. Ever since I've been on the antibiotics, which today is my 3rd day, I'm pretty sure I am feeling so much better. But please take a look. I have a bruise. You guys can barely see it because I'm wearing a sweater. But I have a bruise from getting my blood taken. So that's a situation.
Oh, you poor baby. You have a bruise. You're having your blood taken. I know, and they gave you 2 shots in your hip, too. Ouchie. I don't know. You know. Like I said, I can't come back from a doctor appointment without being poked full of holes. And since I am such a hard stick, my veins are very shy, very small, very deep. I don't know. And because of the muscular dystrophy, there's no muscle support behind them. See, when you try to stick them, they just roll away. And I'm cold all the time too, so I need hot packs and warm blankets before doing any kind of blood draw or start an IV or anything. So yeah, cry me a river. I'm used to coming home from the ER or being in the hospital or just a doctor appointment covered in holes and bruises where they blew out a vein. Have you ever had a blood gases check, AmberLynn? Now there is a fun blood draw. Oh well.
Okay, so I have like a mini Torrid haul. Whoa, you guys are shaking. I have a mini Torrid haul that I just want to share, like a few things that I got from Torrid. I know a lot of people freak out when I buy from Torrid. I don't know why. The things that I buy from there will still fit me even if I lose 200 pounds.
Well, it goes back to just how wasteful you are with your money and how you could be putting it towards things like health insurance. And I mean, do you really need to go clothes shopping every single month? It's just the excess of it all. You binge on food, you binge on clothes. I don't know. It's that we do all have our own personal binge monsters of one sort or another to deal with. Hey, we got, our state tax refund, waiting for the federal tax refund, and I've already put in with Empire flooring or carpeting or whatever to come out next week and do an estimate on our living room and master bedroom, putting down laminate fake wood flooring or something. So finally get rid of all this ugly carpet and all the duct tape and stuff that I am not going to show you. But it's the stuff that makes it hard to do the Hoyer lift. Because not only are there places where the carpets come up that the wheels get caught on, but also just carpet, I don't know, it's not like super flat. It kind of bubbles up, buckles up sometimes, so then you got lumps in the carpet to deal with. I don't know. It's probably because the hull was being held down by duct tape, but yeah. I guess we're gonna do it. It's not too expensive. Oh, sorry, that's my ventilator. I started breathing heavy or something. But I mean, oh God, the hot water heater is going out. I swear, someone must have told that I was working on the taxes, because the next day it's like, oh, I keep running out of hot water. Shit. You call someone about that too. So I mean, I would love to just get on Amazon and buy all the stuff I've been wanting. I'd love to actually leave the house and go to a store and just go nuts shopping, but I don't make AmberLynn money. I don't even monetize my videos. So I only have 73 followers, so I don't think I would qualify for monetization anyway, but still, the point is, the point is just, it's not the clothes from Torrid, it's not, it's just that it seems like you already have so much. It just seems like such a waste. go on to say that your clothes still fit, you know, like you wore 200 pounds ago. Why do you need so many more clothes? Clothes don't go out of style that quickly, but you need to go shopping every single month. But whatever.
And also a lot of people keep saying that like I hoard clothes. Definitely not. I have a small closet and that's that. Like,
yeah, hold on. You do hoard clothes. You may have a small closet, but you've also shown us the racks that you've bought from Walmart to hold all the clothes that will fit in the closet. And I'm sure that, you know, you have dressers and things like that you put clothes into. I mean, come on. You can't fool this. It wouldn't surprise me if you have plastic bins, like Rubbermaid bins, full of clothes stacked up next to your Rubbermaid bins full of wax melts. And they're both getting just as much use.
okay. So as you guys remember, in one of my last videos, I got some Weight Watchers snacks, and I actually haven't tried these, so I want to try them on camera.
You know what? I'm going to stop right here because what I'm going to say is, you know, she goes on about how each of these Weight Watchers snacks are so low in calories. They're like only 60 calories for a snack. They're so low in fat. They're so low in, I don't know, she mentioned cholesterol. I don't know if she thinks about that. They're just so low in everything. But, you know, that's just going to entice the quote-unquote binge monster, because I've been here, okay? I've done the same thing with like diet snacks. You think to yourself, you know, if I ate a regular candy bar, it would have, okay, I looked at Snickers bar a while ago, okay, it would have 220 calories and probably a lot of fat and stuff. But that means I can eat like 4 of these Weight Watchers things, and it might equal the calories of a Snickers bar, but it would be less fat, so it's better for me, right? Well, not if you don't burn off those calories. Remember, carbs, calories, fat, they're fuel. You need to burn them off. You can sit there and go, oh, they're only 60 calories, they're so healthy. But if you binge on them, you might as well have your 3 Snickers bars or whatever, you know? I mean, that's just the math. That's just the facts of life.
I wanted to show you guys something. A lot of people think that I choose my thumbnails. I don't. This is the Creator Studio, whatever app. And I'm just showing you that YouTube chooses my thumbnails. They just choose.
Oh, your thumbnails. You know what? I learned this myself. Like clicking the advanced button on my channel. The same place where you go to click monetize, you can also click to do personalized thumbnails. And that's where you get to do a thumbnail of your choosing. It can be something from the video, it can be a cat, it can be a maneki neko, it can be whatever you want. You just need to click that and then, you know, verify with your cell phone number. And that's it. Then you can have custom thumbnails. It's not hard. And you figured out the monetize thing, but you can't figure out custom thumbnails. Okay. What else?
I've noticed this because there are a few reaction channels that I watch now. Actually, I think only 2. Let's be real. But both of them have something very much in common. Whenever I'm just talking about something in my normal life that isn't anything to do with my weight or anything to do with food, it's almost as if I bore them. Several times they've been like, this is so boring. And then I question myself, I'm just like, why are you watching it then? Like, if you're so bored and you're only trying to get the tea, which usually the tea is how much does AmberLynn weigh, what diet is she currently on, and what is she eating.
Zachary Michael and Kicking Geese Justine both speculate you're talking about them, and the thing is, especially Justine, I think they do care, you know, they really are your supporters. They've said so all from the beginning, well, as long as I've been watching them. They worry about your health and your diet and your food, because you are treading down a dangerous path. You know, you do seem to be just addicted to well, it's another reaction channel, but it just gluttony, you know, whether it's clothes or food or jewelry or wax melts or journals, whatever, you just glut.
That's where a rat can glut, 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 glut.
And so, you know, it is out of concern. And when you're doing stuff like just horsing around with Eric and Becky and complaining about the lighting, that's not, my vlogs aren't the greatest because I don't go anywhere or do anything, but when you waste time just showing, you know, you're hollering back and forth with Eric or Ricky or whoever in the other room, and because of the echo in the house and stuff that we can't even understand what you guys are saying, and it goes on and on and on, and you don't edit it out or anything because, you know, you got to make that 10 to 12 minute mark so you can monetize and get the moolah. You know, that is frustrating. If you actually did something interesting, or at least said something interesting, at least try to impart some information, tell stories about your childhood, or you know, go outside and show us what springtime in Kentucky looks like. Something, you know? But yeah, a lot of it does seem like filler, especially when it's stuff you've said before.
Anyways, this has made me realize that maybe I just should not be sharing my weight loss journey whatsoever with YouTube.
And you know what? People have said that too. That the whole putting your whole life on YouTube, your whole weight loss journey with your new ideas and then your failures after 2 days, you're giving up. I mean, it wouldn't be a failure if you didn't give up. It might be a setback. You just are supposed to pick yourself back up and keep going. But instead, you go, oh, well, you know, I binged, that failed. So on to the next diet plan. But, you know, maybe you've got the right idea there about just not putting it all out there on YouTube. And then, you know, I mean, on the one hand, you can say, well, you know, the people who watch your videos can hold you accountable. Then you complain that they're nothing but haters making fun of you. And so, maybe you just need to move away from YouTube, at least as far as your diet is concerned. Now, if you're afraid you're going to lose viewers and therefore lose money because you're not talking about food, diet, and whatnot, then, you know, that's on you. I mean, that would be pathetic.
People are trying to look for is, oh my god, does AmberLynn have diabetes? I bet she does. I know she does. She should. Or, oh my god, I know AmberLynn is over 600 pounds. She's probably like 620. Oh, she's 640 now. Look at her face in this video. Oh, look at her body. Like, what?
People are going to make assumptions, right and wrong. Some of them may be based on their own health problems or experience. You know, like Christina Blackfeather, the nurse that would do reaction videos. I think if there's anyone you could even slightly trust, it'd be a nurse. But, you know, you poo-pooed her advice and just literally threw it away. So, I mean, you've pretty much just let yourself up to this point. Whatever.
There are videos of people wanting me to be bigger. There are comments, there's messages. People want me to be bigger than what I really am, when I'm already too big, like literally. People want to know my weight in every video. People want me to step on the scale in every video. Like, that's all people want me to talk about. I think I'm just done with it.
Okay, AmberLynn, the people who want you to be bigger are the ones that want you to do mukbangs. They're the feeders. They're the perverts that get off on watching you eat yourself to death. And the rest of us aren't like that. We don't want you to get bigger. I mean, we make guesses at how much you weigh and assume you've gotten bigger because, I mean, there's just absolutely no way with your record that there's no way with your record that it's believable or plausible that you've maintained the same weight since last November, at least, or last fall, last summer. I mean, especially when you keep copying to all these binges. But, yeah, and again, I do these videos because of my own struggles, and I just think how if you would just cop to some of these things and try to do some kind of exercise, like if you watch the video of Tess Holiday, I called her Holloway in the last video, sorry, but Tess Holiday, the plus size model exercising. So anywho, you know, if you see some of the low impact exercises she was doing, and try to copy some of those. If you have enough money to buy clothes from Torrid every month, then maybe you can also spend some money on some, you know, little dumbbells that you can just use when you're sitting around doing nothing, which your videos make it seem like you do most of the time. So, you know, do some little dumbbells, maybe do some step-ups, low step-ups. You don't want to twist an ankle or something and end up actually for real 100% bed-bound. I mean, yeah, I'm not obsessed with you, Amber. I'm just one thing, you make great clickbait. But no, I just it's just a potential thing, you know. You have so much potential. You're not even 30 yet. And if you just I don't know, as soon as I think you're just spiteful, you just continue to do mukbangs and so on out of spite. Because you know that people are quote unquote obsessed, and you have quote unquote haters who are gonna make reaction videos and sometimes it does seem like you're the one who wants you to get bigger. So you still have an audience, so you still have an income. But let's go ahead and go on to the next video, which is
Hey guys, okay, so we have another mukbang. We are going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce.
Honestly, I can't stand seafood. And you know, I thought it's kind of funny that Justine taking these didn't act grossed out by this shrimp, except for she kept saying it looked overcooked, which I wouldn't know an overcooked shrimp from an undercooked shrimp. I'm just not a seafood person. But I just thought it was funny that she was not grossed out by this, you know, all of these. This isn't just meat from like maybe one dead animal. These are multiple dead animals. This is like 30, I don't know, I'm not counting, dead animals lined up in a row, her scarf down. But yet Justine was grossed out by the kielbasa. And that's the one that I'm like, yeah, I think with a few tweaks, like, you know, cutting up the potato and frying the sausage and veggies together, you'd have a really good meal there. But yeah, teach their own.
So the topic for today is mukbangs and weight loss. This is like such a big thing because Obese to Beast made another video kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs and like mixing weight loss with mukbangs. So I personally messaged him because we have talked in private before. Like, cause he made 2 videos about me and then a video about mukbangs. Before the mukbang video, I messaged him. This was before the mukbang video, so before he started talking about mukbangs, I messaged him and just been like, I just asked him like, why couldn't you tell me like in a message that everything you said in the video, why couldn't you tell me? So he answered, obviously, and then he explained that like mukbangs shouldn't be done by people on a weight loss journey. Because that's the only things that the viewers see. That makes sense and all, but my whole thing is like, this is, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do.
Here's the thing, honey, baby child. You can do what you want to do. You are an adult. But the problem is, you don't make the adult choice. You still act like the spoiled child who is just grasping hands. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's the problem right there. And I know probably a lot of it goes back to your childhood when you didn't have a lot. So now that you do have a lot, you're like overindulging. But that's the problem. I think you've got a hole inside you where you didn't get the parental love and guidance you needed and craved, and now you are filling it with mukbangs and torrid halls and wax melts, whatever the hell those are. I saw it.
And like another big thing is like, just because you are seeing one meal out of the 15 I have in a week, how is that going to decipher everything?
I think people decipher it as meaning maybe this is the one video or one meal she's chosen to video, but you know, with her track record, with what we know from her past and from what we're seeing on the camera, we're deciphering it to mean that the other 15 meals you eat in a week probably look about like that too. Just saying.
You get what I'm saying? And there are skinny mukbangers out there.
Yeah, I've seen the skinny mukbangers. You know what? They're all Korean, and they eat vegetables and rice and noodles and fish and, well, I guess you're eating fish tonight, but I mean, you know. They also probably don't spend all day in their house sitting on the couch or on the bed. They probably have busy lives. I mean, that's the whole point of the mukbang originally, is people have, you know, busy lives with school and jobs and stuff, and they're not connecting in real life with people, so they sit and eat a meal in front of a camera and talk, and it's like they're not eating alone, or whoever's watching them isn't eating alone. But if you don't factor in the activities part to burn off the calories, carbs, fat, the fuel, you're not ever going to be a skinny mukbanger.
They don't gain weight at all. There have been mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy. It's easy to gain weight doing it, obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it.
And on the other hand, you've got Nikocado Avocado, who you cited before as a inspiration, and he's gone from being a skinny vegan to being a fat mukbanger, you know? That's some inspiration for you.
So, I know you guys know Foodie Booty, whatever, it's hard to pronounce, Chantel. And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately, and I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not how life works. You either like us or you don't, or you support us or you don't.
Okay, she put in a disclaimer here that this video is pre-recorded so that we don't think that she and Chantel have been colluding or cribbing off each other's notes. Excuse me. She and Chantel have been colluding or cribbing off each other's notes, but the fact of the matter is, like a week ago, I commented on one of Zachary Michael's videos saying that AmberLynn and Chantel were starting to sound so much alike that I thought they were cribbing off each other. That's just what it seems like here. And I guess the thing about Chantel, I don't normally watch her videos and, I watch some reactions to them, so I can get the tea. I guess I'm one of those bad, ugly people. But, yeah, the thing that's irritating people about Chantel is that she did everything that we keep telling AmberLynn to do. She went to a doctor, she went to a nutritionist, she went to a therapist, she got a diet plan. And she lasted about 3 days? And then she says, I don't care, I'm just going to eat food to enjoy it. Because I'm not enjoying it when I have other people tell me what to do. And now AmberLynn is trying to say the same sort of thing. And they are definitely two peas in a pod.
Like my sausage fest video, delicious, delicious, and that fit in my calories, and I was able to stay under my calories, and the next day I was down about, I think it was 2.6 pounds. So
talking about accountability, you claim after your kielbasa mukbang that you lost weight, but you don't do the weigh-ins anymore, and you had said before that you were going to do weigh-ins every day and film them. So this is just another one of your lies. I mean, how are we supposed to know that you're really down? That I could say that I think I'm down 2 pounds because I barely ate yesterday and the day before. You'd probably be foolish to believe me because I haven't weighed myself. I haven't been weighed since I was in the hospital in January.
Anyways, I just don't want people to think of mukbangs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. I'd still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not.
And that, right there, I would still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not. That's why people judge the rest of the meals you eat throughout the week. You say, I'm doing a mukbang, but you can't use this to decipher the rest of what I eat. What you pretty much just said, you'd be sitting there eating it whether there was a camera on you or not. So we can only assume that you're eating it up the rest of the week, the rest of the day, and the rest of the week too.
And like I've talked about before, I'm done constantly talking about my weight on this channel because there's more to me than that, and people don't realize that. I don't think people just look at me as a number on the scale, and I'm tired of that. I literally am just tired of it. And the best thing I can say is keep watching my channel. And I feel like it's not something I'll never talk about again, but obviously I will. You will hear me talk about, oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds, or oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds. This is how much I weigh now. It's not something I'm never going to talk about again, but it's just it's no longer a main focus because that's not everything that I am. There's so much more to me, I want to share more of my hobbies. I want to talk more about maybe my past. I know a lot of people want to hear about my foster care experience, and I'm actually thinking about doing a foster care Q&A because I feel like that would be a lot easier.
Then why don't you? Why are you showing us some mukbang and talking about shrimp and stuff?
I'm getting full. Whew.
Then stop eating. If you're just now starting to get the signal that you're full, then that means you've been full for a while.
I love mukbangs. They just make you feel like you're less alone. I love it, honestly. But I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really tired of the negativity, and I just want more positivity. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
You're in a house full of people. You got your girlfriend and 2 roommates, and instead of eating with them and sharing the show with them, you have to talk to a camera to feel less alone. I think there really is something wrong with my circuit here, but I will survive. And here is the newest, the latest AmberLynn video.
I just want to like apologize to everyone that I have like upset. Like I said, my last 2 videos were pre-recorded, and I wanted to upload them because I did work on them. I did do them. I did edit them. I already had them scheduled to go up, and my whole, like, everything, how I feel is completely different. I currently have 3 videos for you guys where I am talking about weight loss and am working my way into a better me and what was best for me by just taking my weight loss off the internet and just being, screw it, you know, I thought it would be better for me.
It still might be better for you. I mean, well, let's just continue.
But I feel like by doing that, I lose a lot of people who once supported me, and I feel like I kind of lose my mind as well, because now I don't have any way of being accountable.
Well, you still have Becky and Ricky and Eric, you know, the 3 people who live with you. And also, if you join something like Overeaters Anonymous, you know, there are different ways to be held accountable, especially since you complain so much about nothing but rude jokes and comments. So, seriously, I still think maybe stepping away from YouTube, at least so far as your diet is concerned, could be a good idea. Because I don't see how you've gained over 200 pounds since you started a YouTube channel, so I don't know how YouTubers are holding you accountable for anything.
My own, like, responsibility, like, I have a responsibility to show my journey on YouTube. I don't have to show everything, obviously, but, like, I have a responsibility to let people realize and know that they are not alone. I don't want anyone to ever feel alone, and it just hurts the messages I've gotten, people giving up on me, and I don't want that. At first, I just, like I said, I thought people were just doing it for like a power thing, and because I didn't get any messages, I weren't really getting messages, I wasn't like receiving many reasons as to why I was losing the subscribers, because like I said, I try not to read the comments. But then Instagram, messages and messages, hundreds. I've been trying to read them, can't reply to all of them because it's a lot, and I've heard a lot of people, and it does surprise me because I didn't realize how many people cared, because it's like I get a lot of hate, and sometimes that's like all you can see. And yeah, I'm just sorry, and I can't say it enough, but yeah, I hope the people who are still here stay. And I hope the people who have left come back. And yeah, I'm just sorry.
Wait, Amber, I thought you were upset that people only liked your videos when you did what they wanted you to do. And now you're saying you're sorry that you weren't doing what the people wanted you to do, so you're going to start doing it again. Makes sense. Do you even ever think outside of your own head, outside of your own house? There are people right now who are struggling to pay bills. There are people who are struggling to keep a roof over their head. There are people who are struggling to put food on the table, let alone a feast of shrimp or kielbasa or whatever that they can just gorge on. Losing subscribers means losing revenue, so gotta keep those dollars rolling in. How else are you gonna keep paying for $13 for the shrimp for a mukbang? A nice healthy mukbang. I'm sure it made it lose tons of weight. Just tons. Well, I am glad that you realized finally that people do support you. Even the people who make channels dedicated to you. They want you to succeed. They want you to live. They want you to be healthy and happy. It's all anyone wants for anyone else. Yeah. Do I think that really AmberLynn's going to change? I don't know. We'll see if she actually does weigh-ins that we can see here. We'll see if she... I don't know. I guess the mukbang diet is the current plan with Weight Watchers Mackie. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do comment and give this video a like or thumbs up or whatever if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. Share this with anyone else you think could enjoy it or benefit from it. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good evening.